everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I hope the light's not too bad because I've left it to later on in the afternoon and it's gone a bit grey. But I may look a bit orange because I've adjusted the settings. Ignore me if it's not, let's get on with it. Anyway, today I'm going to do a purple eye makeup look. It's actually, if you follow me on social media, links are below, it's the eye makeup look I wore for my witch's costume for Halloween. I know Halloween is over, however I really did like the makeup, so I'm just going to recreate it, and I think it would be nice for a night out or, you know, anything that you want it to go out a wee bit more dramatic. So if you want to see that, then keep watching.
So for this, then you will need a selection of eyeshadow palettes or eyeshadow in general. You'll also need some eyeshadow brushes. So I'm first taking this Primark, whatever you want to call it, palette, and I'm actually starting off with an eyeshadow primer. This is the Absolute one I got in the Glossy Box American edition. I've been using it all the time. So just put that in the back of my hands and then I pat and blend it in all over my eyelids like so. Just going middle on the second one there, obviously. It just helps to intensify the colours and make them last a bit longer. Then I'm taking these two shades from this Primark palette on this eBay brush, just as a bit of a base to kind of help the other shades blend. It's just like you would with any kind of nude eyeshadow or anything like that, all over the lid, right, almost up to the brow, or up to the brow as I just did there. So that's the first bits done. Next then I am taking the purple on its own on the same brush, and I'm just putting that all over my movable lid, like so, just patting it on at first and then kind of blending it up towards the crease just to make sure there's nothing harsh on there, no lines or anything like that. That eyeshadow wasn't very good, that's what I'm trying to tell you there. But there you go. So next then is the Urban Decay palette that I have had for ages, and it's a purple shade that I'm taking on this Real Techniques base shadow brush, and I'm taking that again all over my movable lid. It's quite an iridescent purple shade, and I really like it, that's why I've kept it so long, but it might have seen better days if I'm honest. Just blending that up into my crease as well, just making sure that everything kind of comes together, and just build up the colour to whatever intensity you want it, really, like so. That brush is quite good for blending out as well. I winged it out a wee bit on the edge. I'm taking this really broken MUA purple shade, but it has got a lovely blue kind of shimmer in it, so I thought it would be really nice in the crease. I'm taking that on this eBay pencil brush. It gives a bit more precision in the crease, but you can also blend it out with the brush or with another brush, but it just kind of lays the colour pretty well, and it allows you to get a bit more of a defined crease and a defined outer corner if you want to use it. So I'm just applying that roughly in the crease and the outer corner and blending it out with my Real Techniques base shadow brush again, and it just kind of, I'm using the same brush as I used with the other colours because it just helps them to blend together, I find, plus it means you don't have to get loads of brushes dirty. So obviously I do that on both sides. Takes a while for blending. Oh, and there I am posing again. So I'm just taking that purple again under my lashes just to kind of marry things up. I say kind of a lot, don't I? With the outer corner, and just into probably 2/3 the way in, and the same on the other side. And that's what that looks like. And then I'm taking the black shade from the Balm Nude Tube palette on a Body Shop angle brush, and I'm kind of doing like a cut crease, or at least it begins like that. I do blend it out in a bit, as you'll see. I take it across very precisely on the angle brush across the actual crease of my eye, the lower bit, and then I wing it up, do like a wing from the top lash line, and then I'm blending out with that same pencil brush so that it's not as harsh, and kind of blends in a bit more into the purple. I did start across the crease on this eye, but you'll see that I start on the outer corner on the other eye, which I think is probably a better thing, although the eye that I'm doing right now is more hooded, so they never look the same anyway, so I try and get them as similar as possible, but it's a losing battle that I'm fighting at the moment, I think, as you'll see. Then I found that one didn't go on quite as smoothly, or I wanted to blend out a wee bit more, so I took the base shadow brush again and kind of blended it out like so. So I'm just taking that same black, kind of what was remaining on the angled brush, and putting it in the outer corners on the lower lash line, just to deepen them and give a bit of definition. And this is the Maybelline Lasting Drama Black Shock Gel Liner. To be honest with you, I'm not great with gel liner, and this is quite messily put on. You could do thin line, thick line, whichever you prefer. I did a medium kind of line and winged it out slightly, but you'll see in a few moments that I just thought I would, well, let me do the other eye first. There it is. I thought I would blend it out a bit with the pencil brush again. This is a bit of a blown out smoky eye anyway, so I didn't want anything too harsh, but really it's because I'm crap at liner. So there I am, looking crazy. So next I am going to use this as Perversion 24/7 liner from Urban Decay on my lower waterline. And this bit makes my eyes water and makes me cringe like mad. But I think it looks nice with the smoky purple. I'm doing the tight line as well, but again, it makes me cringe, so I'll try and do it as easily as possible. Like so. So next then I wanted to just smudge in that black, again adding to the smoky effect, and I did that with a pencil brush. God, I'm such a poser. That's me telling you I need mascara. So I'm using the Perversion mascara from Urban Decay with the Subversion primer, which is what I am applying right now. Just a white kind of mascara. Oh, look at me go. So that's what that looks like before the black goes on. Really does help for volume. I tried the black on its own, and while it is nice black mascara, it doesn't really do much without the primer below it, if I'm honest. So that's me adding the black and trying to get rid of any fallout that I've had from that eyeshadow. So I don't really do too many coats of the black because I find that the primer acts as another coat anyway, and it does clump if you do too many coats. You could add lashes at this point, but I don't normally wear lashes really on in most nights out, only really on a special occasion. So that's the eyes done, and on to cheeks I think next. Yep, cheeks. If I'd stop posing. It's the Makeup Revolution blush palette I'm using there, and I'm just using the kind of less shimmery shades because there's quite a lot going on in my eyes. I'm using the MUA F2 stippling brush, what I use all the time for my blush. I find that it works pretty well with pigmented blushes like this, but then I think I put on a wee bit too much there, so I needed to blend it out with a face brush, like a foundation brush, which is what I just did. Then I'm using the highlighted shade from that same palette, applying it with my finger and blending it out with that foundation brush. That brush again is from that eBay set that the pencil brush is from. So on to lips then. Didn't really know what to do for lips, so I tried a couple of options. first one is the Revlon Matte Balm in, not sure what the colour is, but I'll add it to the description to let you know. I thought a nudish pinkish matte lip might go, but it's not my cup of tea. So I thought I'd add some gloss, and this is Rose, no, is it Rose? I'm not sure what the shade is, but it's the L'Oreal L'Extraordinaire blah de blah. And although it was a bit better, I wasn't too sure. So I went for, finally, Tanya Burr's Exotic Island. I love this gloss, it's one of my favourite glosses. Don't know why I felt a gloss was better, but I just did. And although I still wasn't 100% sure, I didn't think that I could be bothered trying anymore. Whenever I wore this first time, I wore Heroin from MAC, but it was a witch look, a Halloween look. So, but that's it done. I hope you like it. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you did. Thank you for watching. Bye!